Hey, good morning folks. It is a beautiful day out here today. Just enjoying the sunshine. Was out doing some shooting yesterday. Just having some fun cutting cans. Cut about 10 of them while I was testing out some cuffs on a band. Just trying to see if the rubber I got was good or not. Seems to be a thumbs up, so we'll be shooting that video soon. But today, we're going to be making a natural fork slingshot. Just for fun. Should be pretty interesting. I've got an old dying plum tree in the back here. I'll give you a look at it later. It's got some funky stuff growing on it. But I cut this little fork out of it. Feels really comfortable in the hand. And we're just going to go ahead and carve this guy up a little bit. Give it a little shaping, a little sanding. And we'll strap some bands onto it and shoot it in the back. Should be fun. Alright, so here's the fork. You can see kind of gouged all the knots off. It's kind of unfortunate. It would have been cool to have some. This one's got a little bit of a fork left. But once we get all the bark off and oil it up, it should look pretty nice anyway. And then we'll sand it all down. This fork seems to be considerably fatter than the other one. Although they are cut pretty even. And it does feel really comfortable in my hand like that. So I'm not too worried about it. Maybe we could do a little shaving down of it on this side here and make it a little bit more comfortable, or make it a little more even, but I think it'll be just fine. So for now, let's just get that bark off and see what we're working with. So for this little project here, I'll be using my Enzo Necker. This is a super duper sharp knife. Love this thing. I usually carry it around my neck, but it actually has a belt loop on it to carry it on your belt. But let me tell you, you can get this thing super sharp, and it's a great little carver. Now we're going to take our time a little bit around these knots here. They they don't add much for comfort, but they do add a lot for the look. So let's see if we can carve them out and clean them up kind of nice. And if they are too uncomfortable, we can always just sand them down a little bit. Man, this is going to be gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the grain coming in there yet, but once this gets sanded down nice and smooth and all those lines are out of there, it's going to be gorgeous. One last final check for any kind of knife marks that I'm going to want to get out of my wood. Alright guys, there we have it. We're all grooved in. It's not perfectly straight, don't have the right tools, but who cares? This is a natural tree fork slingshot, and we're gonna have some fun. So let's get some oil onto this bad boy, or maybe some varnish if I have some, and we will make her pretty and then shoot. Should be fun. I'm good. It's time to get a coat of oil on there. I use mineral oil for all my carving projects. Most of the time I'm carving spoons and bowls, and this is edible, so that's why I do it. But we're gonna go ahead and oil this guy up. I'll tilt you down. Hopefully you don't stare at my feet, and I will I'll give you a good look. Oh man, it's super comfortable. All right, let's get a little oil in there. This is always my favorite part of any kind of wood project. Once you get the oil on there, you see the wood come to life, and as it's soaking in, the dark bits just get darker, the lighter bits just get lighter. It just looks awesome. I like to give it a good coating. We're gonna let that soak in. We'll give it 2 or 3 more, and then we'll get some bands on it. So maybe while this is drying, we'll look at that. It's just gorgeous. So I had this this Slingshot here, soaking in an oil soaked rag for about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Should be long enough. Should look pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is just take out a paper towel, wipe off any of the excess. And start to let it air dry a little bit. And while we're getting it to dry up, we're going to take some beeswax and we're going to rub it all down everywhere, and it's going to help waterproof it and preserve it, and it also helps keeping dirt and things from transferring from your hand to the wood, staining it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick rub down, get it good and covered with wax, and then we're going to rub on it again with the paper towel, trying to rub it in a little bit, or maybe even the oil rag. Give that a good rub in. I'm going to give that a good rub in the bottom. Make sure it fills up all those cracks. So if there is any moisture in there, we're going to lose it still, but at a very slow rate. So it should stop the cracks from continuing. Give it a little buff now. Any crazy excess. Sorry guys, I guess I'll give you one quick look at her again before we start shooting. I figured it is a tree fork, so it is important to put on some leaves. So we put some green bands on there. Looks pretty good, I think. Nice looking grain. Everything's sanded down real nice. Got some wax rubbed into her real good. Should be in service for a little while. Right. This is the little killer Logan made. Been working on this all day beside me, sanding away. His is made out of beech. It's a really nice shaped fork. If this one was just the same size as this thing would have been absolutely stellar. Look at that. He did an awesome job on this. Went for the pink bands, and it shoots like a freaking rocket. It's crazy. All right, Logan, let's see what you got. What? How do you like it?
It's awesome.
Yeah. Wow. Let's take our first shot. There we go. Just got to raise that. Anchor point just a little bit. Whoa! This thing is nasty. I love it. All right, the two natural fork slingshots made today. The one on the left made out of beech. The one on the right made out of plum. And man, do they shoot nice. Alright guys, with a little bit of practice, these things can absolutely be lethal. It's my little tree fork with its green leaves. I love this thing. So, thanks a lot for watching guys. Hope you like this little build. I gotta do a little cleanup before the wife kills me. And then we're going to, I'm just gonna come out and enjoy this thing all day. So, thanks a lot for watching. And I'll see you guys soon. Teach a kid to shoot. Alright guys, you see that little swinging thing, the little silver thing in the middle of the two targets there? That's the tab from a Pepsi can. Let's see if we can hit that with the tree fork slingshot. No way! I can't believe it. Holy smokes. What a crazy shot. I'm in love. Love you, tree fork. Do you see that? That was sick. That was sick. That was sick. You guys take care. Oh man. I can't believe I hit that shot at the end. That was insane. We had such a great time finding these tree forks, building them, carving them out, sanding them down. It was a great father and son adventure. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and there will be more builds in the future. You guys take care. Teach a kid to shoot.